gentle, romantic tone. In shock with a notebook in your hand, you smiled accommodatingly, and I almost fainted where I stand. You said you're up and gave me a sample of your heart. It was a stroke of genius. A perfect way to start. We walked on the lawn, talked about life and labour. You told me you have a bun in the oven. I kissed you later. In dream, we tore your sonogram. I cried with joy. In dream, we bought a crib, a diaper, and a toy. We did DIY in the attic, cleaned the mold with care. You fixed the toaster, I cleaned the microwave oven and the fridge with flair. We had gluten-free food and smiled near the pan. You made meatballs and said, "You're my only man." We sat on the swing under the stars. You told me stories about worms, crumbs, and gar. We packed our bags, said, "Pack your dreams too." We took a cab, the plane is docked to the airport, just me and you. We walked the jetway, crossed the air bridge fast. The plane is on the tarmac, we're flying at last. We passed through customs, no bedbugs in sight, only love, a duvet, and a peaceful night. You had a stroke, I stayed by your side. The physician gave you a tablet, I cried. You got better, we hugged with joy. You laid on my belly button, I felt like a boy. We had a lease, a storage room too, a car seat, a windshield, and a sky so blue. We bought office supplies and a new device, you made poultry. It was really nice, we had never shortage with love substantial. Even when we argued, your hugs were essential. You said no harm done. After a fight, we made peace before the end of the night. You cleaned the toaster, I washed the towel. We laughed at the irony, love made a howl. You were never a doormat, never a traitor. Even when I made a mess, you forgave me later. We watched the front page, saw a riot on TV. We stayed home, drank tea, just you and me. You said, make a fuss, I don't care. I said, I love you, I'll always be there. They had a duvet, a tray table, and a cab. We kissed in the kitchen near the microwave. How fab. You were armoured, strong but soft too. Even when I was reluctant, I trusted you. You helped me during my illness, gave me wholesome food. You made me laugh, changed my mood. We had a heat wave and a nighttime noise, but we stayed calm, ignored the noise. You once said love is not a pie in the sky. It's not always easy, but we're still shy. Even when things fizzled out, we held on tight, 'cause love is limitless and always right. In dream, you breastfed and I cleaned the chimney. You made me feel safe, like a lifeguard at sea. We never had a fine, never penalty. We never said you fooled me. We saw a surgeon, we saw a physician. We lived a life full of love and vision. We had a duvet, a cab, and a shotgun, but never used it. Our love hurt no one. Be happy with my turnover without no rent. We sent letters to the mailbox, love never bent. We had a trial period, we had some pain, but we kissed in the rain again and again. Even in an unfortunate life, we found light. We held hands and everything felt right. So yeah, I'd say with all my might, you are my love, my heart, my flight.